Okay, I'm going to try to cover several things here. First, for Nigella4me, that's her YouTube channel. Now, she was talking about psychics. Now, apparently, she was lucky and bumped into, or had actually hired a psychic. I guess a number of years ago from her video, but this person had identified stuff that they wouldn't know otherwise. And like I said, I think there are a few genuine psychics out there. That read other stuff, and I think there are probably a lot of them that have a limited amount of psychic ability, because I think I probably have a little bit. I wouldn't really call myself a psychic, but I can pick up a little bit of stuff. But I think a little bit of, I think a handful of them that will, have limited psychic ability, but they'll fake their way through a lot of stuff. Cold read people, stuff like that. I think the vast majority of them are just pure phonies. They're just in it for the money. They just cold read people. You can look up cold reading. It's a tactic some psychics use. Now on ghosts. Now I've covered that a number of times. I've got ghosts here that hide stuff. I don't. They're not. They're not mean. They just hide stuff. They're just. They're not like demons or anything like that. And I've been to other places where ghosts will hide stuff. And I've covered my guardian angel here a few times. I've had divine intervention. I've had guardian angel. I've been helped. I couldn't say if they saved my life or not, but I have been helped by my guardian angel, and I did see what appeared to be as a normal human female at the time. And I didn't figure out later that's who she was. She was either my guardian angel or someone else's guardian angel. That I've covered that a number of times, and if I'll probably cover it again. If somebody wants me to cover it again, I'll definitely post that again, because it's something I find interesting. Now, Outdoor Gypsy had posted a short where she's showing snow around her vehicle. Now, she had said it was somewhere in Arizona. Now, she must be up in the mountains somewhere. Prescott, Flagstaff, maybe a little bit further east from there. Up the Muggy on Rim, that area does see snow and stuff up there. But I live in Avondale, just west of Phoenix, and we've been getting rain most of the day. Now, the last time I saw snow, I was a kid. That was back in the late '60s, up in was just outside of Prescott, up in the Bradshaws. That's the last time I saw any snow. I mean, snow. Now I've seen it snow here in the valley, but we'll get a real light dusting. It's super cold, but it'll melt off within maybe half an hour. It just doesn't hang around very long. And back to the rain. Now there's supposed to be a NASCAR race, down at PIR, Phoenix International Raceway. That's actually in. It's actually in Avondale. It's actually, the Phoenix International Raceway is actually within the city of Avondale, but I can't see them getting off a race today. Maybe it'll dry up by the cup race on Sunday. I don't know, but we just had too much rain today. There's a truck race on Friday. There's the Infinity race on Saturday, and then the NASCAR Cup race on Sunday. Now, at that track years ago, they used to have Formula One racing down there, and why they don't share that track with Formula One racing, I can't get that. Another thing they might think about doing is another Formula One, because they did one up in Vegas. They did a Formula One race through the streets of Vegas. Now, they did one in Phoenix years ago, but they did it in the middle of summertime. It's 120 degrees. I don't know why they don't try another Formula One race. A road course race through the streets of Phoenix. Of course, they'd probably have people watching, getting up in the skyscrapers, and watching the race from, maybe the 20th floor of a bank building or a motel or something down there. But of course, they would probably rent those rooms for a premium, when they do have if they ever did something like that again. But the last thing I want to cover, back to Outdoor Gypsy. Hey, if you want to do a collab video with me, hey, send me an email, repairmanjamesgodman@yahoo.com. Send me a collab video. We'll pick a popular spot, like a little restaurant or a park or the library or something. Sit down and say, well, this is, come up with 2 or 3 places that we both might find interesting, and then do a collab video, or maybe several collab videos. Just toss that out there if you're interested. Okay, love y'all. Bye-bye.